Welcome back, children. Let us now continue with the lesson. There are two major reasons for the difference in temperature, thereby climate and weather from place to place. Because of the temperature, the climate, the weather, everything changes. So the reasons are mainly when we see the shape of the earth and the angle of the sun's rays. These are the two major things we see. The reasons for this difference. At noon, the temperature is very high because the sun's rays fall directly on the earth. Due to the spherical shape of the earth, the sun's rays do not fall equally on all the angles of the earth. So during the daytime it is hot, and during the night time it is a little cold or warm. So these are the reasons, because the rays doesn't fall directly on the earth. Let us learn through an example. You can see the light coming from the torch, which falls in the cardboard placed in front of the torch. We can see that the light is bright and falls directly on a small area. Can you see that? Yes. Now, if you gently place the cardboard slantingly, you will understand that the torchlight is broader and covers a larger area. Same happens, when the sun's rays fall on the earth. Since the earth is inclined, the rays of the sun become broader and reaches the particular area when the heat becomes high. So first let us move on to the zones, that is heat zones of the earth. The torrid zone, that is the region between 23.5 degrees north and 23.5 degrees south, the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. It is otherwise called the equatorial region, and it is very hot here because it receives the maximum heat from the sun. It receives the direct rays of the sun. So it is very hot. So it is called as the torrid zone. Next we move on to the temperate zone. This zone lies between the Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere, and between the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. This zone gets the slanting rays of the sun, and the angles of the sun's rays goes on decreasing towards the poles. Thus, this zone experiences moderate temperature because sun's rays is a bit far away from the. So the temperature. Next one we move on to the frigid zone. The frigid zone lies between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole, and between the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole. This region is also known as polar region. Since it receives the extremely low temperature throughout the year, these regions are covered with snow throughout the year. So the climate is very cold over here, as you can see, like Antarctica and the North Pole, because the sun's rays is very less. Next you can see the torrid zone, the temperate zone and the frigid zone. So these are the three heat zones. Hope you understood this, children. Thank you.